Warden Kreshnock reviewed the facility specifications with pride. The Omega Detention Complex floated in the void between stars, designed by the galaxy's finest engineers to contain the most dangerous criminals, Deathworlders. Species that evolved on planets so hostile that mere survival made them formidable. Walls made of compressed neutronium. Gravity suppressors to weaken strong muscles. Atmospheric controls calibrated for each species. Neural dampeners to prevent telepathic coordination. Automated defense systems programmed to respond in microseconds. It was perfect. Inescapable. The first inmates arrived in stasis pods. Kreshnock watched through reinforced viewing ports as they were processed. A Kravaxian warrior with 4 arms and armored hide. 2 Zentari hunters with venom sacs and enhanced reflexes. And finally, 3 humans. The humans looked pathetically weak compared to the others. No claws, no armor, no natural weapons. Kreshnock almost felt sorry for them. Almost. Why are these fragile creatures classified as Deathworlders? His assistant asked. Earth, Kreshnock replied simply. Death gravity, aggressive microbiology, extreme weather, and somehow they became the dominant species. Protocol demands caution. He should have demanded more than caution. Hour 1, the humans were placed in separate cells. Within minutes, they began communicating through the ventilation system using rhythmic tapping. The neural dampeners were designed for telepathy, not primitive percussion codes. Hour 4, one human, a female named Rodriguez, pretended to have a medical emergency. When the medical drone entered, she disabled it with her prison jumpsuit, somehow fashioned into a makeshift weapon. She extracted its power cell. Hour 8, the humans had made contact with other inmates. Using smuggled tools and the power cell, they began overriding door locks. The Kravaxian warrior was freed first, then the Zentari. Hour 12, the gravity suppressors failed in D-block. Kreshnock watched in horror as the human male, Chen, climbed the walls using nothing but finger strength and determination. He reached the control conduits and began rewiring them. Hour 16, life support fluctuations forced automated systems to unlock emergency exits. It wasn't a malfunction, the humans had engineered it. They understood the fail-safes better than the designers. Hour 20, full riot. Deathworlders of 7 species now worked together, coordinated by 3 humans who somehow spoke fragmented versions of multiple alien languages, learned entirely during processing. Hour 23, the humans reached the command center. Not through force, through the maintenance shafts. Space is too small for any other Deathworlder species, barely large enough for human frames. Kreshnock faced Rodriguez across his own desk, her eyes gleaming with something he'd never seen before, patient, calculated defiance. How? He whispered. You built this place to contain us individually, she said. You planned for strength, for natural weapons, for obvious threats. You never planned for what makes humans truly dangerous. Which is? We adapt. We improvise. We cooperate. And we never, ever accept that anything is truly inescapable. She smiled. Also, your designers never worked a day of manual labor. Every system has maintenance access. Every protocol has exceptions. We just had to find them. The escape pods launched an hour later. Kreshnock stood in the empty facility, alarms blaring uselessly. The galaxy's finest prison, compromised in a single day by 3 unarmed humans who refused to believe in impossible. He began drafting his resignation. Some species, he now understood, couldn't be contained. They could only be avoided.